What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool
are.
house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome. Yes, again, we're going to be talking about it. Not the whole show.
Guys, he's falling for it. I'm angry.
No. Don't you start, Taladia, because you're already arguing. The people don't even know what you're talking about yet.
The title is
Comcast bringing back Snyderverse and Ayer question mark. That's
an
accurate title. That's not clickbait.
A YouTuber would never do
No, that's
clickbait.
an accurate title. All you weirdos. I'm done not asking for likes. Like the heck out of the stream.
Smash
for great content for Movie Madness, which is spreading across the internet.
If you want to see me go mayhem tonight, hit that like button.
And it is a member stream, so the members link is in the community section. If you are a member, if you're not a member, it's only 99 cents. And I am working on some things, including when I'm tape hunting, I'm picking up extra copies for the channel. I have to figure out how I'm going to do it where it's within YouTube's rules. I don't think I can say you're a subscriber. It's just when we reach certain milestones, or maybe with the MME games and you earn points for games, you get a choice. So it's spreading like MME is spreading like chlamydia.
Bruce Forgay asked
me. Already.
He doesn't want to come on a member stream, not tonight. I mean, especially he can. He's more than welcome to, but because he's part of the team. But he doesn't want. He doesn't. Blue Jay doesn't want to come on for this topic. I will bounce Brian if he gets in here. I'm like, no, Brian, go away for this topic.
Blue Jay, I've already told.
You didn't even tell me nothing. You don't even know what we're gonna say.
You just said.
You don't even know what I'm gonna say, Taladia. You're jumping the gun. You're jumping the James gun. Thinking that you know what I'm going to say.
That's my saying.
No, it's not your saying. I made that up.
No,
you're jumping the James gun with your universe. I mean, with thinking you know what I'm going to say. No one knows what I'm going to say, including myself.
I'm saying that the title is clickbait. It's
not clickbait. It's asking a question.
All right, I'll show you something.
Comcast bringing back Snyderverse and Ayer question mark. I put a question mark for people like you, and you're still not happy.
Hey, here's the thing.
And I even put another thing. What? Question mark. And then in the thumbnail, I'm like, not again.
Time out.
And you're still upset.
It's not clickbait if we talk about it.
No, it's not.
The rumors coming from it's Cinehouse and DC for updates, right? It's
Donovan
not even
says the Snyderverse will never come. Well, listen here. I think. Well, first off, it is a rumor, but we do know for a fact that Zaslav's been looking for something. He's been looking for some type of combining companies. So right off the bat, it's very possible he would want Comcast and HBO Discovery to combine. It's very possible.
Are you saying there's no confidence in James?
I don't even know who. You care, Jacob McKenzie, and thank you back for being back in the mailbag. You weirdos care about where the rumors come from. I know it's a rumor, and I don't care. It's a rumor. I don't go checking all these. Which person made the rumor? It's first off, Grace originally said that Zaslav wanted to flip it. So here, I'm just setting up how plausible it is. So this is my interpretation before we even get to the tweet that I saw. Okay. Before we even get to the tweet that I saw, it's very likely that Zaslav wants to combine HBO Max Discovery with another company and merge them together. Mergers happen all the time. Look at Microsoft, Xbox, look at Sony, look at Disney. It's just likely to happen, especially if they're not extremely financially safe, that they merge. It happens all the time. Banks merge, companies merge.
They should merge Lucasfilm with 20th Century Fox. That's
so now them saying that potentially can mean that Comcast would bring back the Snyderverse or Ayer cut. I think the Ayer cut is yes, Cal. Yes.
Yes, Cal. Yeah, and I
Uh,
think
I think
this
the
is a
Ayer
stream
cut
for you.
is a stronger possibility than the Snyderverse returning because it's another project that's mostly done. But let's get to the meat of the tweet here. Let me
Come
pull
to-
it up.
and then I can go pick up my thing, and then I can show you the back.
Yeah. So I think it's possible that something could happen and Comcast will license out. But does that mean Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa coming back? I don't think so. First
Isn't
off,
Comcast Universal?
why are you so upset, Donovan? Why are you in all caps? Why do you not want to see the? Why does it hurt your day if it sees the light of day? Like, you don't have to watch it. I mean, it's not going to continue. Like, they're not going to be Suicide. Margot Robbie's not going to come back for Suicide Squad 2. If anything, she would come back for James Gunn version.
I think we got to get to the tweet, Max. Let's
All
get
right,
to the
let me see where I tweeted too many things. Now I can't find it.
Just
Darn
like
it.
me.
This guy.
You know
this
what I
guy's
was
nuts,
doing? I
man.
was filming my my tape hunters before I went live. That's why I was so late. I was filming the end of it.
I thought so.
Okay, so hold on, give me a second here. Okay,
Making that quality content.
why do you have obsessed with quality? This is quality content. This is commentary.
That's my bit. That's
Okay.
my thing.
This is quality content. Okay, so here's where I found out about it. It is a rumor, and that's all I need to say. Take it for what you will. I don't want to have to debate rumors. Rumors keep movie talk alive, and they actually help the industry. You don't have to believe everything. Okay, Warner Brothers and Comcast have reportedly reached an agreement that could lead to new DC productions outside the DCU. Now, I think that's extremely plausible because you're already getting it. And then they add potentially, because it makes sense for SEO and algorithms, then they add the Snyderverse and Ayer cut stuff. Because that's the first thing you could think of. But it really could mean anything. It could mean anything outside. Max, no, why?
Cheeseman, didn't I?
Why does it smell like BS? What are you watching on Amazon when you're watching Batman Cape Crusader? Isn't there stuff on Netflix from Warner Brothers?
Wait, Max. But here's the thing, right?
I didn't even say the Snyderverse and Ayer cut part. I said I cut it off right there, and people were already jumping down my throat. I said an agreement that could lead to new DC productions outside the DCU. That just means outside James Gunn's thing. That's it.
I think this is why
plausible.
Matt Reeves announced a bunch of spin-offs that he's working on.
Yeah. Well,
like the
to
Matt Reeves has got like
that.
the Penguin, like
and then the J.J. Abrams Superman that he's working on.
Yep, you've got that, and then you've also got Superman,
which is that's gonna piss off the internet.
Whether
the
you think it's gonna cannibalize what James Gunn's doing or not, I mean, if something's gonna make money, if there's a way to make money, and there's a way to sell it, I don't necessarily think the Snyderverse could be returned. I think we're past that, but it's still possible. You know, Ben Affleck was walking around with J-Lo the other day, and they just got divorced again. So anything's possible. He might go back to J-Lo a third time.
So Max, let me put it like this, right? So what DC will be doing is outside the DCU, you're looking at Matt Reeves' universe, the Joker universe.
So that's very plausible. Comcast could buy Warner Brothers Discovery or merge, and they could do stuff outside. That does not necessarily mean that the Snyderverse is returning the Ayer cut, but it doesn't mean it either.
I have an article.
Good.
That was a few days ago that did confirm what this guy is saying is BS.
Also,
Okay,
though,
that's fine.
Comcast is Universal, right? What if it's plans
yes.
to put the DC universe into the Universal?
It could be
theme
anything.
parks?
And for
Theme
anyone
parks.
to say with a certainty one way or the other, you're all full of shirt. That's what I'm saying, because it's very I think it's very unlikely in my opinion that it's very unlikely that they, maybe animated might be a really cool animated project or animated series like Young Justice type style animation.
They're not doing Young Justice before you even say that.
No, I'm saying, that's what I think could happen if there is a way to continue it, comic series and animated series, But anyone that says with a certainty it's going to happen or it's not going to happen, you're all full of shit. There, I said the word, okay? We're on a member stream. It doesn't matter. I needed to emphasize that. Everyone that you don't know, stranger things have happened. You don't know. You don't know what you don't know. It's possible.
I have the article.
But they're going back to Zach with 300. I didn't think that was going to happen.
But 300 is a different IP.
It does.
Right,
Okay. All right.
I will say
I'm not holding it. I'm not coping it. I'm not holding out hope. I'm not holding nothing on this. I'm saying it's very plausible that Comcast and Warner Bros. Discovery merge, and they are looking into ways to license out, make money outside the DCU. DC is still a huge IP, no matter how hard it's tarnished or not.
Can I say this?
And that's when do you want me to say, Joe, that you're full of it? You don't know. I don't think it's coming back either, but it's not, you don't know for sure.
I don't know why there is ways to bring back the Snyderverse. Yes, there is ways to do it.
Okay, yes.
But like I said, what this guy,
I'm not holding out hope for it.
The way he's interpreted it was taken out.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'm going to say something that we all agree on, that we will all agree on, is that I think DC has more of a plan than Lucasfilm.
That is true. Kennedy. He's not wrong, Max. He's not wrong.
You're right.
He's not wrong.
I mean, I'm saying the most normal things here, and people are getting upset with me. It's never gonna happen. No, Hugh Jackman came back as Wolverine. Here's RJ.
Hey, RJ.
RJ.
Hello.
RJ, people are so upset with me just because I said I don't think it's going to happen, but it's not impossible for some come back in some form. But the main thing to take from this is it's very plausible that Comcast and Warner Brothers Discovery will merge, and they will look outside of the DCU to license other things. That doesn't mean Snyderverse. That doesn't mean Ayer cut. That just means other things. That's very likely, that part. But just to say it's not going to happen.
Well, I wanted to provide some much needed context.
Sure,
context is super important.
RJ, is it the same article that I have?
The only part of the rumor I'm believing is that Comcast is interested in merging with Warner Bros. Discovery, and Zaslav would take it, which I think Grace was on the money. She called it a long time ago.
I think eventually they'll merge another company, but the context here, though, the account that's reporting this, that it's Cinehouse account, I believe is where this information came from.
Yeah, it's
a known troll account that is very anti-DC. I mean, this is the same account that posted that IGN changed their Penguin review to a 10 out of 10 when it was a meme,
Well, even if they didn't make up this rumor, this has been a consistent conversation. Yeah.
I'm just saying this account's been consistently making up rumors that are very far-fetched.
Okay, but this isn't a new rumor either, though. It's not a new rumor.
I'm just saying that the source of this information is one that I wouldn't take. I wouldn't even take with a grain of salt. I just wouldn't take any salt at all.
It was taken out of context. This guy was taking things from out of context from a few days ago, which there was an article about from.
Regardless, this is still the same thing that Grace said years ago,
she said that,
and they are looking, because the one thing that is factual, that's not a rumor, Zaslav was looking to partner with, what was it, Paramount? And he's already the Discovery Max.
Well, here's the thing,
partnered
right?
with
Like,
Disney on a bundle.
Everyone knows that eventually there will probably be another merger, or someone's going to buy out Warner Brothers. Like, that's obvious, right?
Right.
No one's going to dispute that. But
Yeah.
the question you have to ask yourself is, would the new owners, who we don't even know whom they may be, if it even happens, would they want to go back to something that would have already been like a decade old at this point, instead of just doing their own thing with it?
I don't think so. I think it's very unlikely. I think stuff outside the DCU is more likely than Ayer Ayer Cut seems more likely than Snyder.
I think Ayer Cut's probably the most,
because they're already past,
because they can do the 10th anniversary.
Yeah, and they already are past it. They already made a sequel kind of thing, reboot, and it's like, and all the actors don't want to come back.
Could say
none of those actors want to come back except Jai Courtney.
How would they work that into the new reboot if, like, because the Boomerang guy is in the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie, right?
He died.
He died, but he came back, right? So wouldn't Ben Affleck be the Batman?
No.
I said, CGH, I think it's very unlikely. Like, I think it's more likely that Ben Affleck gets back with J-Lo. But it's still possible.
like they could
dreaming.
Make it work. You know what I mean? Obviously Henry Cavill is not coming back, but like they could make it work where Ben Affleck.
I think at this point the most plausible, if they try anything, is a comic and an animation, really high-end animation where they use sound-alikes and they have the characters designed where they don't look exactly like the actor and continue it that way. That's plausible.
So I have an article can I bring that up now, Max?
Crazy Joe still thinks Gal Gadot is back.
So this is coming from Warner Brothers. This is from Charter Communication. So it says Warner Brothers Discovery and Charter Communication announced early renewal agreement that further reimagines the future of video. Partnership between the two largest media and distribution companies, linear video and direct-to-consumer streaming services for Mac consumer value. New York, it says Warner Brothers Discovery and Charter Communication today announced a groundbreaking multi-year distribution partnership that will reimagine the future of fully integrating linear video and streaming service. With this early renewal of the agreement, it further evolves the video ecosystem with more value and flexibility in the video bundles, deeper the libraries, and more choice to better align with customers' current viewing preferences. In a quotation, it says, the initiative partnership with Charter recognizes value our linear context and in the investment we made in premium original programming, sports, and news, while also significant expanding the distribution of Max's ad-supported services to Spectrum million of selected customers, said David Zaslav, president and CEO of Warner Bros. Discovery. We did this agreement together nearly years ago to set a framework for future and provide more consumers across our unparalleled content offering while giving the industry more resilience.
Okay, Talai, this is interesting, but I don't want to read the whole article.
No, it's not. It's just up to the objective. It's just the objective part.
Okay.
As it evolves, we are pleased to achieve this for our company's objectives. Okay, so that's the article. So
okay,
I'll read that.
I've never heard of these. Never heard of
Crazy Joe says, breaking news, Kevin Smith's The 4:30 movie is actually pretty good. Okay, so that's all I had to say about it. I think a merger's gonna, just like RJ said, even though you don't like this person that released this, it's a consistent rumor.
Well, no, it's not that I don't
plausible. You don't need any source to.
It's not that I don't like the person.
You don't trust them.
It's a known troll account that has made up false stuff in the past. Like,
yeah,
if you're
even John Campia, can I say this? Even John Campia does the same thing in the title, puts a question mark and talks about it, and people don't get mad at him.
But
it's a rumor out there. So I'm covering the topic. You debunked it. This is a good way to do movie talk. Okay. So we have all kinds of different points of view.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with talking about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what
talk about.
It came up on X. It's a topic of conversation. We thoroughly explored it, and we did our jobs. Congrats,
But it's not
everyone.
clickbait. It's not clickbait because we talked about it.
And it had a question mark. I mean, I could have worded it more.
You could have worded it better. I would say.
Whatever. And then not again. Like, even I'm sick of it keep consistently coming up, because honestly, I would like to see it, but it's just I'm focused on other stuff right now. Like, I'm focused on
it would be
hidden
nice,
gems.
you know, instead of, which is again, I have just a problem with this in general for a variety of reasons. But you know, Twilight of the Gods comes out this week, and instead of talking about that, we're bringing up, they're gonna do
we
this.
do also know David Ayer's been more active promoting again. Like he said, I gave up, and then he's starting to promote again.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm just saying, I don't understand why some fans don't talk about what's actually in
It's
front
because
of
they
them.
only
versus
care
talk about
about
what's, like,
it's because they only
hype.
care about his DC work and not just his other work. That's the thing.
I can't even. I love lots of things, but I can't talk about the same thing every day the whole year. I mean, I talk about similar things.
You know, you have something new that Zack Snyder's doing. Like, let's talk about that.
So like for me, for instance, right, I'm really interested to see Twilight of the Gods because it's Norse mythology. I'm huge into the Norse mythology. I played the first God of War game, so it definitely has that vibe from it, and I definitely really dig it. So that's why I'm interested in that. So I'm just like, you know, I want to check it out. I want to give it a chance. Obviously, it's got dragons, it's got blood, it's got sex scenes in it, it's got all this stuff.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, yeah, that's got me hooked. And it's not taking Thor like what Marvel did with Taika Waititi, what he did with Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. This is a really hardcore Thor. So,
Hey Cal, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Oh, we could hear you good. Yes, good setup. I like the icon too. Missed you, Cal.
It's always been my icon, Max. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm drinking a Yingling. I
you
will get Pabst this
Yingling?
time. I will get Pabst. I had to get Yingling because the guy that gave me the couch said he's like, yeah, Yingling's good.
Well, you know,
I got my free couch.
You know, I have to have my I've got my koozie on.
Oh, you got a koozie on your Pabst.
Of course. It's a tall boy.
I don't get the tall boy. You get a tall. How much are tall boy Pabst Blue Ribbons? They're pretty decent.
Well, I get them about a 6-pack. I get them about a 6-pack. So I mean, I don't know what they cost where you're at, but I mean, you can get it for like I don't know, under $8, baby, for a 6-pack of tall boys, which is 16 ounces as opposed to 12.
Tall boys.
Anyway, while we talking about beer, Max, what was y'all talking about? You talking about Thor: Love and Thunder? I have to say, I actually like that film.
No.
Anyway.
We were talking about Twilight of the Gods, which is Zack Snyder's newest project, and why it's gonna make Thor: Love and Thunder and Thor Ragnarok look like it's really bad.
Wait a minute. What project is this?
It's called Twilight of the Gods, and it's Norse mythology. Zack Snyder and Jay Olivia's animation.
Oh, wait a minute. So Zack Snyder's doing something else. So what happened with the Rebel? Remember Rebel Moon? Anybody? Because I don't.
It came out.
Anyway.
It came out. Yeah, it came out, and it
That's not what I meant.
It didn't get a lot of mainstream buzz. Yeah. At least not the second time.
No, Crazy Joe, not Twilight.
Yes, movie. Joe, it was a Twilight. Sparkly vampires are back.
Just so everyone knows, I am something else I'm working on. Unfortunately, this will be a top tier of MME, and I might have to make a new tier for this. I am investing in like a laser jet printer, and I might do a custom VHS box a month or every other month. And ship it to the top tier members along with some other goodies in there. Is that interesting to anyone? Maybe I'll
Sounds
draw
like you
myself.
trying to get more money.
Huh?
Nothing.
What are you saying, Cal? Are you calling me out, bro?
I'm not calling you out. I'm just talking to you.
Optional new tier that's expensive to get laser jet printer and other little things.
Depends
in there.
how much you talking about.
The elite.
I don't know yet. I got I'm looking into researching. I still have my Best Buy credit, even though I'm paying down my debt.
Max, you don't even have merchandise.
Bruce is going to help me with that. He just doesn't know
he's
yet.
got you there.
I have merch.
I do have one shirt.
I know,
that Ray
CKH does
made
have
way
merch.
back in the day
Way
she was
back.
the only one that bought it. I didn't even buy it myself. It looks really nice. Rhea designed me a shirt. I didn't even buy it. I still have to. I'll find that link. But does that sound cool to anyone? RJ, what do you think of that? Custom VHS for like new movies. Obviously, the movie's not going to be on it because I can't do that.
Yeah, I think that's cool for sure.
Yeah, it would be a current movie that doesn't exist a VHS, and I'll put all the stuff on it, make it look like a VHS cover. It's very popular and you know, that you could put on your shelf.
Question is the price tag for the tier.
I don't know yet. I have to.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
make, try to make
That's the point. That's the thing.
I'll have to make it as affordable.
$3,000.
$3,000.
No.
You can have your own signed bootleg Max copy.
I don't want to even say a price now, but I'll try to make it as affordable as possible where it'll still make sense because I have to get my PO box again to do that, and then
Max, what was up with that? What happened with that, man? The PO box. I was going to send you something. Mother. Well, you have to buy VHS tapes and buying, what the hell? What's the problem?
Lots of problems.
I was going to send something and then I got into debt.
Yeah, that's the way the world is right now. I got to keep the
channel. My arms spread out like an eagle.
These smaller YouTube, it's hard to keep everything going.
I understand, Max. I'm just fucking with you. But
okay, good.
But no, I didn't get into debt.
StreamYard cost upped again. They raised their prices.
Yeah, I seen where it said that.
Yeah,
StreamYard. We've been cursing a lot. Somebody should
just go. It's member stream. Just try to be careful, but whatever.
I mean,
we're glad to have Cal here.
I'm not surprised that StreamYard.
Even Anthony, you could go ahead and let a few off
Oh
F-bombs.
no! Oh god!
Oh no!
I'm not surprised. The StreamYard, they always go up.
RJ, did you want to talk about anything? Because I know you're a working man now. I don't know how
I
long we're
did
gonna have
actually. I actually had a question.
Oh.
Okay.
So PlayStation.
So this week is going to be a pretty big week in terms of TV shows. So I was just curious if people are more excited for Agatha or Penguin this week.
I will say I was not looking forward to Agatha at all, but those posters they released are fire. But that doesn't mean the show's going to be good.
Cool.
The marketing.
I mean, Agatha's not for me, but I mean it's for.
But Penguin for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm checking out Penguin. Although the Penguin, this is weird. I get it that there's premiering on Thursday, but then they're gonna move to HBO on Sunday next week after it premieres. So like, just keep it on a Thursday instead of premiering on Sunday. But HBO, I understand. But it's whatever. Like I don't mind.
Does everyone want to answer RJ's question? That's a good question. Cal, are you interested in any of these series?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. The question was, what are you looking forward to this week? Coming week, I'm looking forward to Tulsa King, and I'm looking forward to Bad Monkey.
Yeah, Tulsa King's premiering this week too. I forgot about that.
Well, no, Tulsa King already came out. This is the second episode is coming out this week. And Bad Monkey is with my boy Vince Vaughn. I love Vince Vaughn. I've always had this in Swingers. Bad Monkey is a great show.
Bad Monkey's on Apple. It's on Apple, right? Someone else.
I don't know. I sell the high seas. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Yes, but it's a great show.
I did enjoy that. I gotta watch the.
I think it's on episode 6 right now. Yeah, and if I do believe there's 10 in the series, and it's very good.
Oh, and
but
also,
anyway,
yeah.
But if I can finish, the Agatha is I want to see Agatha because I love Catherine Hahn. I've always loved Catherine Hahn ever since those early 2000 teenage sex movies that everybody can't talk about anymore. She was in those.
Oh, really?
And she was in a bunch of those. And she did some other stuff too, of course, after that. But yeah, I do want to see Agatha. What was the other one?
Penguin.
The Penguin from the Batman.
Oh yeah. I do want to see that. I've been hearing good shit about that.
Shout out to Larry Quirkwitz. Last week we did a watch party for the series From. I know it's on Amazon the first 2 seasons, and then the new season is going to be on MGM Plus, but that's coming out this week too.
Oh my God, I forgot MGM.
It's a really good show. Me and my wife are loving that show.
Also, the new trailer for the Dexter prequel series came out too.
Who's playing Dexter?
It looks exactly like
Can I ask RJ a question? Do you post reviews now on your X, like a little short synopsis review? Is that your goal when you see these movies?
I try to, yeah. Well, I also have a letterbox account too, which I use.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
So it's kind of.
Oh wait, she's barking. I might have to let her out. So I wanted to hear about Transformers because I saw your
coming out this week.
I think I tweeted that.
Oh yeah. I got to see Transformers 1 early yesterday. They did a early access screening for fans. I got to attend, which was really cool. It was packed. A lot of kids, a lot of families, a lot of Transformers fans in there. Hello?
The movie.
What happened?
Go to the movie.
Oh, I thought he was going to ask me. I was waiting for him to ask because he was going to ask me a question.
So RJ, so like I want to ask you this, right? He's gonna let Kelly out. So RJ, I want to ask you this about Penguin. Considering that the Penguin takes place before the Batman 2, what are your expectations for the show? And also, like, what are you thinking? Like, what sort of Easter eggs are you expecting for the Penguin?
Callie, get over here. You just want to go out and bark.
I'm not really expecting a lot of Easter eggs. I don't think this is the kind of show for that, to be honest. I don't think that's what the show is looking to do.
I think it's gonna be about the Penguin.
I think it's going to be very much a dark, gritty crime show, very much a character study of this version of Penguin, and maybe there'll be a couple hints about stuff for the future, but I think they're going to be very minuscule, like in the background. I'm not expecting this to be the kind of show that like has like week to week Easter eggs or cameos or that kind of thing. But there'll probably be a couple hints about the future at the very end, I'm imagining.
Oh, to answer Cal's question, Patrick Gibson is playing the young Dexter, but Michael C. Hall is
doing the voice.
The inner voice, yeah.
Yeah, like he's doing the epilogue of each episode of how he became a killer, which that's actually dope. A lot of shows should do that. Where if they're doing a prequel to a series.
And also, they're making it look like the Dexter show, like visually, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dexter had its own. The show had its own style in a way.
Yeah, it has its own style. It's a great show. Yeah, you're gonna get creeped the fuck out if you watch it.
That's a good segue, Dennis.
Did you? Sorry. Before you segue, did you have a question for me about Transformers? Because you. For a second
how good of a movie do you think this is? How good do you think it's gonna do?
I'm not sure how it's gonna do. I can say that I think it's much better than the first trailer would have you believe, because my expectations were really low just because
that first trailer was ass.
I think the marketing did a disservice to this movie. I don't think it's really showcasing what kind of movie it actually is, which is a shame. But honestly, it's a very well done, crowd pleasing animated movie. It's not going to be like movie of the year or anything, but I thought it was very well done. It was a big surprise. It gets dark and serious when it needs to be dark and serious, but it's got great moments of levity and it's got a lot of charm. The voice performances are pretty strong throughout, especially from Chris Hemsworth and Brian Tyree Henry. It's just a really fun movie. It's like if you're like a diehard Transformers fan, there's like a lot of lore stuff too. Stuff that like I'm a Transformers fan, like, but I'm definitely a casual fan. I don't know a lot about the primes and like the whole leadership matrix and like a bunch of this jargon. Like I kind of know about it, but not really. But this movie really does a good job of like getting into the nitty gritty stuff about Cybertron, which is cool, and like the societal structure and stuff like that. So I think it's got a little bit of something for everyone, But I think I think kids and families are really gonna like this movie a lot. So.
If I can see it, I'm gonna have to see it Thursday. Friday, I'm driving 5 hours to get to Baltimore.
I think it's worth seeing though. Like I feel like this is a movie that's worth seeing on the big.
Oh,
screen.
I really want to see it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to more than the live
like
action.
the animation, like there's like some the last hour of this movie. There's like some very strong action choreography and like really good animation. Like I was surprised to learn that this movie was animated by Industrial Light and Magic. So it's animated by Lucasfilm. It's a very well animated film. Like it's very pretty.
Did you agree with Joe's comment here that Keegan Michael he steals the movie.
He actually, yeah, he got the biggest. His character, like Bumblebee, is definitely the comedic relief character in the movie. He brings levity when there needs to be levity. And he's great. Like every time he says, like, he has like a running joke in the movie that's great. I won't spoil it, but he's got some running jokes and he's pretty funny for sure.
I have a question for this. Oh, go ahead. Who was gonna say something? Go ahead.
I was gonna say that the Emmys are also on today as well.
Oh, that's great. Yes.
So
I
I know
love the
apparently
award shows.
apparently the Bear one. Apparently
I got to
the Bear
catch
one
up on the
won.
Bear. I like the Bear.
really
Cal, are
good,
you the one
bro.
that told me you like the Bear?
I did.
Oh, Anthony.
Well, hey, I don't know. I'd say
No, it
something
was me. It
to
was I think
RJ.
the Bears are
If
very
I
good.
can.
So
Go ahead,
can't wait
Cal.
for next season.
What'd you wanna say,
I
Cal?
love the guest stars that they get
Never
every
mind.
season.
Anthony, you interrupted. Cal can't
Sorry, my
say
bad.
what he was going to say.
Now I just wanted to tell RJ, I've seen the trailer to Transformers One, and it looked childish to me. I don't
Yes,
have
and
any.
that. And
Wait,
see,
let
that
me
was my.
finish. Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
I've seen the trailer. It looked childish to me, and I had no interest in it. However, it is came out. People have talked about it, said some stuff about it, said it was good. What have you? I'm still skeptical because I'm not. It's only because of the animation. I don't like the animation. It does not catch my eye at all. It looks like a total kids film to me. Now, from what I've heard, is that it's got adult themes, it's got different things and everything. But who cares? The Transformers were made for kids. I love Transformers when I was a kid, and my love of Transformers still goes today. And I, just like you, do not know as much about Transformers lore, but I know enough. And just seeing what I saw did not get me excited. But that's just my perspective. But hearing what you said makes me want to at least wait till it's out to where I can grab it, if that makes any sense.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that was my biggest concern going into it, is that I felt like that first trailer made the movie look very childish and kind of like it was geared towards like a Minions audience, where it's kind of geared just for kids and families. But I feel like this movie, just like all great animated movies, it's got something for everyone, adults too. Like there's moments in the movie where like it does get serious. Like there is like some violence, there's like some heavy themes and storytelling,
The action's good.
and character arcs going on. It's something like groundbreaking or anything. It's not something like you've never seen before. But for what it is, I think it's very well done. Like there's a dramatic, emotional core to the movie that works really well.
Okay, cool. Someone was saying in the chat that they still want to see box office. I mean, Beetlejuice. Dennis D. I still want to see Beetlejuice. I do too. But I have a question. Do we think, because I think Beetlejuice is overperforming predictions. Beetlejuice. I want a Canadian Beetlejuice. I would love.
I mean, it's doing very good.
CJH, work on that for Halloween. That would be amazing.
It's doing good with the box office here.
Yes, but I think it's. Does everyone kind of agree that it's doing a little bit better than we expected? Even
not really. Every time.
Is it because the people wanted the IP back, or is it maybe the star power of Jenna Ortega?
Well, the service came out that 25% soy for Jenna and the other 25% soy for the woman from Stranger Things. I forgot her name. Damn, that was the girl that starred in the original Beetlejuice movie.
Oh, Winona Ryder?
Yes.
Oh, Winona Ryder.
Yes, 25%. Both of them, the audience saw it because of them. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, if you look at the box office this year, top 10, all the box office is all sequels. Not one original movie has cracked.
There you go, all you complainers. Give us.
You know what it is?
People's like, where's the original movies? Where's the original?
There are original movies, but they're not being advertised.
And no one sees them.
Don't nobody
not
see
being
the
advertised.
Not the
No,
general audience. Not no one. The general audience doesn't see.
I'll tell you why they're not watching them, because they're not being advertised.
I don't know about that. I think it's not. like it's not good.
Like how many advertisements did we see for Deadpool and Wolverine?
I mean, that's because Ryan Reynolds is a marketing genius.
Well, Deadpool always had great marketing.
Yeah, since the first, like Ryan Reynolds, without does.
Yeah, but it was like one after the other, and it hit $1 billion, right? Because people knew it was coming out.
Okay, so with a 188 million domestic total, Beetlejuice seems certain to end its domestic run with a 250 million plus final gross. It's another winner for Warner Brothers, who are having a great year. Wonka, Dune Part 2, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire were all major hits, with only their underrated Furiosa and Horizon Chapter 1 box.
That was gonna flop. The
They
wow,
also,
wow, that was gonna flop.
They also have Joker
Here's
Follow
Liz,
Due.
whose bladder leaks drop in uninvited.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Yo, blow.
Yo, I was like, Max, are
Bladder
you watching,
leaks.
Are you watching porn?
Why are you getting ads about bladder leaks? Are you okay?
Are you okay? Do you need it, Max?
Are you okay? Do you need it, Max?
Max,
Max,
you need it?
very dead
Excuse
quiet.
me, I gotta change something.
He's gonna go change his diapers.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't even use
Now
this
exclusive
laptop except
for
for
merch.
streaming. I don't
MME
look up
diapers.
bladder leaks on this laptop.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is it maybe not? Never mind.
I like CJH's comment. MME diapers.
Now
Would that give
exclusive
people
on
to
the
get
merch
the top
store.
tier, the MME diapers? I don't know.
Yeah.
You could watch as much movies as you want with
I
these
don't
on.
know. I don't know. Goggle is the best version of movies, a ripoff of every action movies you could ever see in your life.
Oh God.
Sorry, Joe.
I am. Can I be honest, Joe?
And
you and Perp
Matthew,
drive me crazy
can we
with this.
talk
I saw
about-
the TV glow. It's annoying me. Like I want to see it, but now I'm
You
like,
mean
stop. I don't even
original
wanna see it.
property?
The TV glow is
Original
okay.
property?
It's okay. It's not bad.
That we were just talking about?
Yeah, I don't even want. No, I'm just so sick of hearing about it. Like you've convinced me that I want to see it when it's available on streaming, but it's gotten so annoying that I'm just like, I don't even want to hear it anymore.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
Ray has a question for Cal. Oh, go ahead, RJ.
No, you're fine. I was gonna ask a question real quick, but it's fine. Go ahead.
All right, Cal. Rhea asks.
I'll say it. She asked me if I've seen Beetlejuice. No, I haven't seen Beetlejuice, and I do not plan on seeing Beetlejuice, unless a lady friend forces me to. Now, I loved Beetlejuice, the first Beetlejuice, because of the practical effects. No, I'm serious. I'm just saying. It's just because I know people who like the movie.
My God.
I know women who like the movie. But anyway, I like the first movie, and I do too. But the second one, just like with the Crow, I will never see the Crow remake. I do not plan on saying. I don't have nothing against Beetlejuice, but it's just not a movie for me. I don't care about it. I love the first one. I will forever love the first one because of what it meant to me in my childhood. But I do not have any desire at all to see Beetlejuice again. I love Michael Keaton. I like to see him do more things and more his speed. Now he's at a different age. I would like to see that, as opposed to grasping onto the past that he's had, which is great. But only to tarnish it by doing something else, which I do not want to see if he does that or not. So I will not be seeing Beetlejuice unless I said a lady friend forces me to, which is the same thing that happened to me with Lord of the Rings. But anyway, and I
Even
still
if a
hate
lady friend or any friend doesn't want you to or wants you to see it, even if they don't recommend it, I would add one thing, Cal, because you said you like the original because of the practical effects. I think they said they used practical.
I know they do. I do my research and I watch movies.
So, question for you. I got a question for the panel. Is any of you guys going to be watching the Killers game that comes out Friday?
I've heard of it. I haven't gotten the chance to actually see it though. I've heard good things though.
Anthony, what are you watching? It's like mumble.
Who's underwater?
Well, it's not me.
Anthony.
It's not me. It might be Kyle.
It's not me.
Or is it me?
I don't think it's me.
I'm posting.
All right, I don't know. Okay, well,
but the Killer's game. Yeah, I seen the trailer. It looks cool. I'll say that. I will
What is
check
the
it out.
Killer Games?
It's a Dave Bautista film.
Oh, that one flopped at the box office. Yeah.
That looks really. I'm interested in that.
I'll see
PJ,
when
I
it comes
see.
over there. What
Is
we
that
got the
be?
extended editions?
Yeah, it's the.
Oh, I'm not
extended.
interested in Blu-ray. Ugh.
Max, don't you got the VHS version of the extended edition?
I have the original, and I think I have 2 of the 3 extended that I found for $1.
Oh, you should get the first one.
Those are remasters.
I do have the first one.
These
I don't
are
have Return of the
remasters.
King.
Oh, you Return the Kings? Oh my God! The extended edition, man. You got 4 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me
aliens.
see. What is that, CJ?
Can we talk about how Xbox is
An
walking
alien.
now?
Oh, that was the question I was going to ask. This week is also Netflix Geeked Week, where they're going to be making a bunch of announcements about stuff. Do you guys have any predictions or things you'd like to see them talk
Stranger
about?
Things season 5, Avatar season 2.
Oh yeah,
new. I haven't caught up
maybe
all the old shows.
Maybe a couple of Zack Snyder work, and then
I'm
that's
gonna
it,
say-
because he's gonna be there. So, that's it.
I think as well. Maybe One Piece to live action. Maybe we'll get something.
Yeah, One Piece as well. Yeah. I forgot about
Yeah, I think One Piece as well will be
I
possible.
think Joe Manganiello is joining the cast.
It's underwater.
It's okay. It's not that bad.
It's whatever. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I think we're getting some feedback from Cows.
I think
don't know
Joe
if he's watched on TV or
I
not.
think Joe Manganiello is joining One Piece season 2.
Warrior
Yeah,
season 4 is still happening?
No, well, they say if the show does well on Netflix, then they will renew it. That's what it said on the Hollywood Reporter article. We'll see if they. I'll be up for it. It's a great thing that Bruce Lee made before he passed away. So,
All right, so here's a quick article that Perp would like. And
how
I'm new to.
Xbox is dying, right?
No, I'm not talking about PlayStation, Xbox anymore. I'm sick of you.
I'm going retro.
Good, go retro, CJ. You'll
Go
have
retro.
more fun.
Let's go.
You'll save
Wait,
money.
wait,
and you'll have more
that
fun.
actually got Anthony. I can't believe that.
Oh my God!
Real quick before we move on, the only thing I'd like to see is some One Piece season 2 news.
For sure.
Yeah, I never finished first. It looks fun. I wasn't into it a lot.
Well,
there was that other show.
There's a rumor going around that
Yu
they're
Yu
gonna cast,
Hakusho or something that Bruce recommended, the live action. I like that one.
Yeah. Well, the rumors that they're going to cast Joe Manganiello as the big villain for season 3, but it'll probably be season 2.
That's great.
So
Joe
Guys,
deserves it. Joe
rumor.
hasn't been in that much stuff.
Hey, William. Nice to see you, William. I gotta collab with you sometime. I gotta be on your
What
show.
do you mean, nerds, William?
We gotta collab soon, William.
I'm sure William loves your thumbnail and doesn't think it's ridiculous either.
Yeah,
he probably. He's gonna have a strong. He's here looking at this. He's setting up his stream now to talk about it.
Oh,
actually, he has.
Yeah,
I've been pumping out the content as well.
Yeah, good. Pump it out.
Yeah.
Frasier season 2. I forgot about Frasier.
So I am new to horror thanks to my wife, Bruce, Perp, Rhea. Rhea got me in. She made me. I said, "Can't we just see Maxine?" She's like, "No, you got to watch X and Pearl." No, we watched X, and then I was just like, "That's enough for me. I'll just go see Maxine." And then my wife and Rhea said, "No, let's watch Pearl too." We watched all of them. So
nice. You should watch the Scream movies.
I have the Scream movies. I watched the first.
You got all of them on VHS?
Well, they're not all on VHS.
Well, the
but
first 3
for example,
the first 3
coming
the first
soon
3.
to MME a new member tier. When I get my laser printer, I'll do a special 2-for-1 for the first one. Scream 4 and 5.
Laser printer or 3D printer?
With no movie on the
Laser
tape because I
printer.
can't do that. I'll get in trouble legally.
Laser printer.
But to go along with your 1 through 3 that actually exist in VHS. So that's the type of thing I could do once I get my laser printer. And I'm just debating whether I should I have some drawing skills. Maybe I'll draw or paint.
Wait, you have drawing skills? Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just I don't draw that much because my wrist hurts a lot. But
so you got a broken wrist. Okay.
So Chubby Teddy's asking me if I've seen Alien Romulus. I'm planning to see that when Jared says that he wants to see it when it comes to what's it called?
Hulu
and all that. Yeah.
If you want alien content, you could go
Thanks,
over to my
Rhea.
channel.
It's Rhea's fault, or not fault, Rhea's support. I said fault. It's Rhea's support that we even have memberships and the channel's going. I would not be on YouTube this much if it wasn't for Rhea and some other people bringing me back to YouTube. And I still thank those people, regardless of what ever happened. But yes, I still thank those people for bringing me back to YouTube. I was really going to quit. When I quit, I really quit. I was gone. I was gone for like 3 months.
You should be gone for
Was
another 3 months.
that your live stream where you said goodbye and your thumbnail was
I don't know,
masked?
I don't remember.
That's another one.
I did actually quit for a while because things were getting rough in my personal life and I was extremely in debt.
Damn.
Which I'm only slightly extremely.
I mean, well, technically you still in debt.
I'm actually. I'm making
you're
some progress
there,
right
buddy.
now.
Don't lie.
Making
Don't lie.
some progress. We're making
Just
some
sell
progress.
all your Xboxes and you'll never be on debt.
Listen, if I sold all my stuff, yes, I would, but then I would never be able to get it again. So we'll see.
Just pawned it.
Max, have you ever thought about how much your retro stuff costs? Your consoles and your TVs and all of that. Have you ever thought about that in terms of price?
I think because Max want to collect them.
No, I know you're not selling it. I'm just saying the valuation of it.
Listen. He's reminded of that every single day he looks at his bills. Okay, you gotta rub it in.
No, this TV over here.
I was just gonna say all the stuff
$10.
behind them.
$10. This one was expensive because it's Batman, but you can't. I mean, this is. I'm not gonna buy a bunch of these. This is rare.
Is that Kermit?
Was like $30.
I was $20.
Most of my VHS were $1 or under. Okay.
No,
I'm finding people have to do what they have to do. I'm a collector, so I have to find ways to collect where it's more reasonably priced.
I know you're a collector. What I mean, so then
I used to pre-order limited run and steel books on Zavi.com. That's where I really got into trouble.
Zavi used to be a thing. I remember Zavi. They used to have a shop here in the UK as well, but they closed down. Sad times.
Okay. Well, here's the topic about studio horror. Yes, Cal.
Why you got me muted for? What's wrong with my mic?
No, I didn't have you. I didn't have you muted. I turned down because we're getting some feedback from like a TV or something.
What TV?
Oh, I maybe it's not a TV. We were getting some weird feedback.
Yeah, we hear like a buzzing sound.
Yeah, now we're getting it more.
Okay, now let's do a test here then, because I want to make sure that if it's me or not. So I'm going to mute right now, and you let me know if you hear the buzzing sound.
We don't hear. Cal, I'm sorry. It's you.
So now you hear it, right?
Yes.
Fuck all y'all. No, it's funny.
Cal, tell me what type of phone you have later on Twitter, and I'll see if I can find a really decent headset or something.
I don't need that. I don't know.
It sounds like more code.
Well, whatever. I don't know. I'll listen to the playback on it on my computer, and it sounded fine. Okay. But who knows? Whatever.
It's it's sometimes StreamYard with if you're on a phone, right?
Yeah, I'm using the phone, but I got you on my computer as well.
On StreamYard, it messes up. It's actually probably broken.
Yeah. But whatever. Anyway,
someone's spending Morse code.
Go ahead, Cal.
Anyway, at least I got y'all. Got in some points. I don't really give a shit anyway, but I got some points in. I might hang out in the chat, but I'm gonna get out of here because I can't talk. My mic is all fucked up. I hate that. But anyway, but it's cool. I'll see you.
Cal, you know what? You touch me and okay. Well, I was gonna say me and Voltaire can have you on the mic drop because there's less people. It might be better with your audio.
Did you just say mic drop because of
mic drop?
The mic.
Mic drop. The mic did drop. It was dropping in and out.
Red gifted 5.
All right. So thank you so much.
The senior nerd one. Oh nope.
Rhea has gifted 5 memberships. Really appreciate that. Okay, so let me bring this. Oh, great. Isaac's back. Isaac, the biggest movie fan, was gifted a membership. Thank you for the support,
Senior
Rhea.
Nerd had bad luck. He
And
never
Rhea, as soon as I get back from Baltimore, I am sending your package with a few little extra stuff in there. And then I got to send Cyrus's. So we got Isaac, the biggest movie fan. Space Case Cards.
Yes.
I've never was gifted a membership. Manolo Ribera.
Yes.
Hosea XCI.
Who?
And Jasmine D was
Hello,
gifted a
Jasmine.
membership. Awesome. We've been getting some new subscribers because I've been focusing on shorts again. So that's why there's some new names there. So if you are new to the channel too, really appreciate you checking us out here, and hope you enjoy the membership gifted from our good friend Rhea with the Glimmercast. And we are going to work on bringing back the Have You Met series after things calm down with both. I'm busy and Rhea is too, so but it is a series we will continue in the future.
We gotta do a series, you and me, Max, Madness Beyond the Movies.
Yes, and you know what else I want to see from you, CJH? I want you to take your phone, film it in landscape, and go to a store in Canada and look for tapes if you can. I know it's hard because if there's no one close enough, I really want to see that. I'm so interested to see, because the reason I'm asking you today is I got a notification because I watch other people hunt for VHS tapes, and there was someone else in Canada do it. I'm like, I want CJH to look for tapes just to see.
I did one where I recorded myself going through the Star Wars action figures back when, Last Jedi and all that foolishness was happening.
Have some fun in like a good, I don't know what they call them in Canada, Goodwill or Salvation Army, looking through old toys.
Value Village.
Go to the Value Village. That sounds awesome. Can you do that for me?
I applied for work there, so I don't know if I should show up again.
You
but there is
So
a store nearby that I can actually walking distance that's has retro stuff. So
that's great. Film it so when I come and sleep on your couch, I'll be able to. I'll get a preview. I do want to go to Canada. I've never been to Canada. I got to do I need to get a passport renewed for that?
Probably.
Probably.
You can't just waltz over the border.
Yeah. Has anyone else here been to Canada? RJ, Anthony?
I've been.
I'm banned from Canada.
Before. I've been to Canada. I've been to Canada.
I'm banned from Canada.
I haven't been to Niagara Falls either. I want to go there.
I'm not banned from Canada.
I've been Niagara Falls.
Cool.
Niagara
He's
Falls.
just been at one part of
Yeah, he saw Christopher Reeve.
So Reyes says, no worries. Happy 3-year memberversary. Awesome. Cool. All right. So studio horror is the topic.
Yes.
Anyone like me, let's go around while we bring this up and talk about horror movies and your history with them, and do you like them, do you enjoy them, are you curious about them more? We'll start with RJ. RJ, do you like horror movies? I know you like Scream. I know you like Jenna Ortega. But what's your history with horror movies? Did you watch them with your family growing up? Do you like a lot of them? We have a lot of friends that are really into them. So what's your take on horror movies?
Yeah, I like horror movies. It really depends on the type. There are some I like more than others. I think horror has a lot of variety, some good, some bad. You can get a lot of crap, but there's also a lot of gems too. So it just depends. But I'm definitely a fan of the genre for sure.
Has there been any recent ones that you really enjoyed the last few years?
Definitely the newer Scream movies.
I still haven't seen the new ones.
Gosh, what else? There's been a Smile I really enjoyed.
Oh, you did like Smile?
I did like Smile, yeah. I'm looking forward
Okay.
to Smile
I was
too.
thinking about that. I was going to ask my wife. I might watch that.
Some of the Shyamalan stuff's been pretty good. I don't know if you count Knock at the Cabin as a horror movie. I guess you kind of could, but I quite enjoyed that.
Okay.
It's an adaptation of a book, so yes, it does count.
Yeah, and in chat, please share your experiences with horror. how you've got there because we're coming up on Halloween season soon. Did you grow up watching? Like my wife used to watch some scary movies with her dad. You know, I didn't watch too many scary movies when I was growing up, so it's new to me. You know, my mother was like really opposed to watch. She's like, no, we're not watching that. So, Anthony, do you want to go next? Then we'll get Taladia and CJH. Anthony, what's your history with horror movies? Do you like this indie boom that we're having? Indie horror movies that we've been lately?
Fuck the indie movies. They always garbage.
You just ruined the clip out.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead.
I'm playing. I do.
Start
I love
over.
horror. I've always been. I've been joining the last couple of years of horror with Maxine, with Smile and all types of horror. And so yeah, I do enjoy it. Depends. Also, it depends on it. Sometimes I don't see it. Sometimes I do see it. Depends on which is it. So yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite horror movie?
Dang, that's a hard one. I would say.
I know exactly what my favorite are because I'm a noob to it, but they are definitely horror. My favorite 3 horror films, and they are definitely horror, is the first Alien,
I say
the first Terminator, and Jaws.
You could say the Chinese.
Those are horror movies,
yeah,
right?
Jaws, yeah.
Those are just really mainstream horror. Am I wrong? Does
Not
anyone
wrong.
disagree with me?
Not wrong.
Those are my 3 favorite, but those are pretty basic.
Yes.
Okay, so Taladia, what's your history with horror movies? Do you watch them a lot? Did you watch them growing up, or are you interested in them? Or
some horrors I did check out, some of them I didn't.
To
be honest with you, so I have checked out like Final Destination, Friday the 13th. What's his name?
Dead Ringers. I never heard of that one, Cal.
So what?
I also checked out in the past. I've actually checked out one of the horror. There was that Saw that the Saw.
I don't want to. That's the one I do not want to see. I don't like that. I don't like being captured and being tortured. I don't like that.
Why?
I mean,
like,
do you get
horror's
traumatized?
Horror's traumatizing enough that someo's someone's trying to kill them, but to trap them in and do like mind F torture stuff. Oh, I don't know. That's too much for me. I really, if I see Saw on VHS, which some of them are actually really rare, I'm gonna pass it. I'm not.
How rare though? What are we talking?
It depends on what years they were released. I do not want to see that. But Cal's dropping some bangers in here. I've in the mouth of man. I think I heard of that.
So
I've Rainbow Cube.
I mean, there was what else is there? The Jaws, obviously Jaws, the first one. I would have what else was there? I think that's pretty much it. But that's the type of movies I've seen that are horrors. I haven't seen The Shining, Rhea, if I'm honest with you. That's a movie I would like to see, Rhea, and I think I would love to do that as a movie night on my channel one day. So I'll say that much.
The Thing, Rhea actually got me a 4K, so I will be watching The Thing soon. The Mist, I did actually see. I like The Mist. The Black Phone is a recent one. Isn't that Ethan Hawke that I actually want to see?
Ethan Hawke, directed by Scott Derrickson, the Doctor Strange director.
And CJH, what's your history with horror movies? Are you interested in them? Did you watch a lot?
I get kind of uncomfortable with them, but
okay, that's fair.
During Halloween, that's the one time I'll watch horror movies.
Okay, are you sharing one
during
here?
October? But this one, I think you guys would really like.
You might be.
And honestly, we should do a watch party at some point because it's a really good.
When did this come out?
So this is a different one where the slasher killer doesn't know he's the killer.
Oh, did you just spoil it?
No, that's the plot. That's
okay.
Yeah, that's
he doesn't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is this a newer movie or an old movie?
Well, when did this come out? I think 2018. Yeah, 2018.
Okay, yeah. Let's set up a watch party for this, CJ. Good call. I never heard of this.
I just gotta find some money to pay for it. But yeah,
No, just show me. I'll look for it, CJ. Just don't worry, okay?
All right,
we'll figure it out.
All right, so
All right.
guys, I hate to disappoint you guys, but I've got to head out. So yeah, and I'm starting to fall asleep, so I don't want to fall asleep on stream. So
all
right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Taladia, for being here. Go check out Taladia. And
you for having
Taladia
me
in
on.
October, I'll have a lot more time. So schedule me and if you want me to be on your channel, we'll figure something out.
We will do something on my channel. I have already got something planned for on a Sunday stream actually, which is going to be me talking about movie news. So for Marvel and DC specifically, for DCL, what's it called? DCU, Marvel, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We'll be talking about that stuff on my channel in October, leading up to Fantastic Four and the new Superman movie. So we'll be talking about a lot of things for that. So I would love to have Max on for that as well for one episode.
Cool. And then I definitely. And then Bruce, yeah, if you do come visit me for a week, I want to do a few reviews with you. I want to watch some movies fresh and do a joint review for some of these VHS movies.
So
for
take
sure.
care, everyone. Bye.
All right. Thanks, Taladia. All right.
Oh, I was gonna say. So I usually like watching the Halloween movies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
with Michael Myers. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So studio versus indie. There used to be a very big difference when This is the Strange Darling.
Shouldn't Perp be on for this one?
I mean, he could be, but he was. I mean, he did a whole stream on it earlier, right?
Yeah.
This one I'm actually interested in seeing, but Perp kind of freaked me out. It's like, I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it. The one with James McAvoy.
Oh yeah, it just dropped. It says very great. The remake is good as well. It's a remake, but it's very good.
Who is the actor that plays Freddy Krueger's name? What's his name?
Which one?
Which one?
Robert Englund?
Robert Englund. Yeah. It was on.
Because the guy that played Rorschach was good too.
He recommended someone else should be the new Freddy Krueger. I'm trying to find it. And it sounded great. New Freddy. All right, let me see. Oh, yes, that's where it is. And I think I want this so bad now. I'm trying to find an image. There's no image here. Okay. Did anyone like the one with the guy from the reboot with the guy that was in The Watchmen? I forget the It was okay, right?
He was okay in it. It's just the movie wasn't good.
The movie was just a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah, but other than that, he was good as Freddy. I wish they would have succeeded, so you would have got more. But
Yeah. Oh, Super Jeff Gamers here. Hey, we miss you, man. If you want to pop on, we're only going to go 45 more minutes, and then anyone feel free to stay or go as you please. I know everyone's got a busy life now. We're going to be going for 45 more minutes. But yes, Freddy Krueger actor Robert Englund on his 50-year career, why he won't play Freddy anymore, and who should portray the next Elm Street
They
villain.
should bring back what's his name that played Rorschach.
Nah, I think that won't feel fresh now. Now you sound like a Snyder bro saying bring back. They already did it. It wasn't extremely successful. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, but most people say that he was the best part of that movie.
Jackie's just so good, a wonderful actor. Let me see. Where does he say? Englund's pick for modern Freddy. He was wowed by a fan who mentioned Kevin Bacon as a replacement. I know he respects the genre, and he's such a fine physical actor. He says, I think that in the silences and the way Kevin moves, it will be really interesting. Yes, I totally want Kevin Bacon for sure.
We're talking about Nightmare, not Friday. Friday is trash.
Really?
The remake.
You don't like Friday the 13th?
The remake one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't get that out of my head now. I definitely want Kevin Bacon. Why aren't they trying Nightmare again?
Because there's a
rights issue. Same with the Friday.
It's very complicated. Let's just say that.
Same with Friday the 13th. There's rights issues. That's why they took down the video game. Well, you can still play the video game. You just can't buy it right now.
You could play it, or you could download it illegally. Which I could give you the website.
Woody Harrelson is Freddy?
Hell no. He was, bro.
I don't know. He's hit or miss.
No, bro. He was good. He was terrible as Carnage.
Okay. Let me see. I don't know what. Okay, we're gonna move on to one more topic, then we'll do mailbag and some Twitter. Let me see what's going on.
Mailbag. I don't have any questions.
Oh goodness. Bruce sent me something. Oh boy, that's pathetic. Not you, Bruce, what you sent me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So studio versus indie. I guess what this is saying indie lot the whole industry should learn what indie horror is doing because they're being profitable. They're getting their fan base involved. All fandoms are toxic, but some of the least toxic are horror.
Well, I've never seen a toxic.
I mean, the horror fandom's probably one of the nicest.
Yeah, it's like one of the nicest.
Yeah.
Unless you want to act woke to them and say their movie is woke, then yes.
But this is also the other thing besides the fandom itself. The other thing that the indie genre for horror surpasses all other genres is, guess what? Remember when people are like, why don't they make original movies?
You don't see it.
Horror genre, they always do, and people go see them.
Actually, if you want a recent example, I'm gonna tell you a recent example is Terrifier. That's the indie movie, and it became popular.
Now it's an IP, yeah. No.
And now it's the IP now with 3 movies.
But isn't that interesting? RJ, did you think about that? That's the horror genre does everything that everyone complains about all other movies.
Yeah,
they do original things, and people go, and their fans go see it all the time. And some people even prefer indie horror over IP studio horror. You know, A24 is huge right now. They're can you even still call them indie? I think but they're huge. What do you prefer, the indie takes or the studio takes on horror right now?
I think they both have value in different ways. I think the indie stuff, obviously, there's more interesting stuff going on for sure.
Well,
but yeah, also wait, what the hell?
I'm under contract of Little Movie Perps channel that I have to say indie horror.
There's some breaking news. It's kind of weird.
Praise the indie horror.
Okay, let me see this.
Kind of got lost in the shuffle.
I saw the movie TV grow.
Going on.
I don't.
Oh, actually,
ignore what I just said.
Okay. No. Indie horror, and then Anthony, and this is actually great breaking news, and I think I understand it. So great, thank you, RJ, for bringing this up. Anthony, what do you say, indie or studio horror? What do you prefer? Who's got the juice?
It's very hard. I would say me. I say studio because it depends on the indie ones.
You shill.
Yeah, it depends on the indie ones.
Because,
for example, like Terrifier is the new one. I enjoy that. That's indie, and also became a household name in the horror community. Love it. Yeah, so it depends. Yeah.
Okay, so guess what?
Breaking news.
Okay, so Disney Plus confirms, and this is real?
Yeah, it's from business.com.
Okay. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking, and then we'll get to everyone's reaction here. Disney Plus confirms they're launching a new channel later this year that plays Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney action projects 24/7. It's called Hits and Heroes.
So I think this might be like a.
I was going to say my take first.
Oh, okay. fine.
I guess we could go to your take first.
No.
But I was gonna say I think this is more like classic cable television. Like I don't know if it's going to be within Disney Plus itself or a separate thing, maybe a different, cheaper price where you can't do on-demand movies. It's just like a cable show, and they just play constantly with ads.
To raise the prices.
No, that's what I would do. To make more money on streaming is have a different price where you can't pick what you want to watch. It's like a channel. You're just paying for a
So why
channel.
why not just keep cable?
It's another option. More options are not a bad thing. But I mean, is that the interpretation you got, RJ?
Well,
That's what I thought.
Well, yeah, my interpretation of this is that they're going to do a live 24/7 channel built into Disney Plus where it just plays random stuff.
Well, it's not another channel to pay for, Bruce. If you have Disney Plus, why would you pay for Hits and Heroes
No,
when you could just
gonna
press
be
play
there. It's gonna be
whenever you...
there. It's on Disney Plus.
I think it's just them experimenting and adding some kind of live streaming function where it just plays content endlessly.
I would think you could do either an option, a lower tiered option for Hits and Heroes for a cheaper price where there's ads in it, and you don't get the on demand. I want to watch Star Wars now. You have to wait for it to come on Hits and Heroes. I think it's a separate channel. Even if it's a separate channel, it's fine. It's an option. If you have Disney Plus already, why would you buy this?
I don't know. That's the question.
I think it's just another option.
Who this is for, honestly.
And honestly, this is a channel that they could probably just put together with cable packages too. Hits and Heroes would probably be with a cable provider again, or you could pay for it separately directly to Disney
or streaming. I'm just confused as to why they're doing this, I guess, is what I don't understand.
Bruce says, why announce it if it's not a separate channel? I think this is good news.
No, it's good. It's good. You're not paying for it, so it's gonna be on Disney Plus.
Some people like that curated thing, like that they don't like to go through menus. Some people are like that. Some older people do. They just want to watch a channel. Oh, this is on. I'll watch it now. There is an audience for that. It might be smaller than smaller or bigger than you think.
Yeah, you want to watch something in the background, right? Like, let's say, like you're just trying to watch something while you're doing laundry or something. Just throw on TV. I guess it's.
I hope it's cheaper though. It really depends on how they market it, the price point. I think this is a good idea if it's marketed right and the price is more affordable for people in this economy. You'd be like, we can't have on-demand Disney Plus if you have a family that has to tighten your expenses, but we can afford the Hits and Heroes channel and just put that on.
Are they the same people that say they don't like something because they didn't really pay attention to the movie?
I don't know what you're saying.
They were busy doing other stuff.
Oh, I like the idea. Do you like the idea, CJH?
It's just an excuse to raise the prices.
No, it's not raise the price. It could be separate.
Sail the seas.
Now, if they actually bring this to market and say we're raising the price so you have Hits and Heroes in there, it's the same stuff that we have already, then that would be horrible marketing. I don't think they haven't said that yet. Until they say it, I'm not going to. I don't think they're doing that. Would you think, RJ, that they would say this is a new feature, so we're raising the price $2 to have the Hits and Heroes section?
Well, they're going to raise the price regardless, because that's just the way it's going to go. I mean, I don't know when, but eventually.
Yeah, with that, regardless of this, I hope it's another cheaper option. Anthony, I want to hear what you have to say, and then Rhea has added her 2 cents. She says, before we get to Anthony, I kind of miss having cable channels that play random stuff 24/7. Take away the indecision caused by streaming access sometimes. Half the time that you could be spent engaged in some great content, you're looking at menus. That's the age of the iPhone.
No, that's true. I mean, there's been plenty of times.
There is an option, to sail the 7 seas. Indeed. There is a way.
Did you just put a penny on?
He's a pirate. Will Smith won an Emmy for Best Writer in a Drama Series? Okay.
But not that Will Smith.
Not that Will Smith.
Oh,
This is the white version of Will Smith.
Yeah, it's a white Will Smith.
But I think this is a good. It depends on how it's presented to the general public and what the price point is and what it. I'm assuming what it is. You know, I wouldn't personally pay for this because if I'm going to put on Disney Plus, I want to do on demand. I just want to go see The Acolyte. I want to go see Star Wars movie.
I just want Star Wars to
or
release
Marvel movie
stuff.
My favorite. Okay, the reason I keep Disney Plus is the Star Wars series and the Marvel series, and then also the IMAX enhanced Marvel movies. I love that. I love when they do IMAX enhanced. You know,
and Planet of the Apes is on
there. There is a comeback of live channels, just like YouTunes, the new animation channel, like classic animation. So.
You guys have all the Fox movies now on there. So we had it first.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring up the mailbag so we can do a few mailbags.
I do got to get going though because I
That's fine.
Got work in the morning. But
okay,
cool.
To
stop by.
Is there going to be Controller Chronicles anytime soon?
We did do a live stream last week talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro and some Sony.
Oh,
stuff.
cool! I'll probably check that out soon because at work I'll check that out. So go check that out. Can you put the link in the private chat of that video before you leave? And we'll...
Yeah.
Because that's a hot topic for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic.
Can you tell us what your like real quick thoughts on it? Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not going to buy it.
So for me personally, I will most likely be buying it because I've been.
Oh no! Now things have changed.
Well, the thing is, I've been looking to upgrade, right? Because I want to give my current
get a Steam Deck and a
I want to give
PC.
my current PlayStation 5 to my dad. So
cool! Your dad's a gamer.
Yeah,
awesome.
Casual gamer, but yeah, definitely.
We should get him the PS5 Pro.
Well, no, I'm gonna give him my PlayStation.
He doesn't need the Pro.
Yeah, he does.
You should get
a casual gamer doesn't need the Pro.
Yeah, casual does need it, bro.
No.
Get a game on PC.
Anyway, do you finish my point?
PC Master Race.
Let RJ finish. He's got to go. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna buy it regardless because I was already planning on upgrading. I do think though that they made some major blunders with the pricing of it. I think $700 without a disc drive is insane. I think it's way too expensive. If it was $600, I think it would have been more understandable. And like not including a disc drive, I feel like is causing them a lot of backlash because you're asking people to spend an additional $80 plus an additional $30 for a stand, which should have been included in the box. So you're looking at $800+ for a console. And I don't think they revealed it in the best way. Because doing it via a live stream where you really can't focus on the details and the graphics because of the screen compression, and the games they chose to showcase, it didn't seem like it was pushing the gameplay experience far enough.
Yeah.
They should have chose better games, and they should have reached out to some tech review channels like Digital Foundry or some of these outlets to let them kind of come in and look at it so that way they could actually show and explain what the differences in the hardware are. If you would have came out with like a Digital Foundry video where they look at a game running on PlayStation 5 Pro and they break down what the differences are, that would have done more to get the hardcore gamers excited versus what they did. I just think there was just some mistakes in how they presented it. I think it's still probably going to sell well at launch.
So it's better than Stripbox.
I don't know if it's going to sell
come on,
the
Anthony.
original PS4 Pro did, just because I don't think it's
the PS4 Pro.
There's no games on Xbox.
There was a bigger push for that because the VR was a lot smoother on the first PlayStation VR, and then like Red Dead for the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro was a huge improvement.
And I think the biggest thing is that I think the PlayStation consumer base is looking for more games. You know, like it just feels like this generation's been held back for so long because of the pandemic and just a lot of issues to where it's like we haven't really delved deep enough to warrant a PlayStation 5 Pro. Like we're not like, I think once we start getting more games, it'll feel more justified. It just feels like this generation's been off to such a slow start. But we'll see. I mean, Astrobot just came out, and that was a fantastic game. It's a really, really, really good game. Game of the year material for sure. They definitely built some goodwill with the brand again. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, interesting thoughts there. Go check out the Controller Chronicles. I just put the link there. I'm definitely going to check out that episode because it's a hot topic, you know?
Yeah, I still got to add a thumbnail. But yeah, it's just off the cuff that we did. But yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see you.
Guys.
I just made a new thumbnail for an upcoming video.
That's a great thumbnail. Outlaw sucks so far. Are you doing clickbait?
No, I actually didn't like the first level.
The first level? That sucks so far as the first level?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what you have to do in the first level? You have to collect credits. They're like hidden all around the location. And there's nothing. You know,
I love
there's nothing better.
I want a shirt with your face like that. That's funny. The CJH. I got into Doom thanks to CJH. Oh, really? I remember back in the day when CJH, I'll just say, was grumpy. And he didn't appear on stream. And all of a sudden he would stream at the same time Doom. And he's like going through the Doom levels hardcore. He let off steam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, so let's go. Let's do some mailbag questions. Jacob is back, and Jacob. Until I do like an official announcement, he is the member mailbag hall. You know, I'm not gonna do Hall of Fame. But Enosh did that, but definitely one of the member of the month for sure. We'll say for September, you're the member of the month, Jacob. You're back. You keeping the mailbag alive. I really wish more members would take advantage of this opportunity, and it's not like Jacob just throws junk in there. He does thoughtful comments, topics, questions. So
I didn't have any questions. I couldn't think of any, but I'm on the panel.
Oh,
so
look, Chubby Teddy says CJH has always rolled. It wouldn't exist without. I know. We're going to also bring back the mic drop voicemail for Cal and other people as well. Okay, so.
And if Max gets WhatsApp, I can.
It's all Jacob tonight. Oh, wait.
I can send a mailbag.
Okay. There was. Jacob McKenzie, member for 15 months. Thank you, and you are the member of the month. I don't know what to do for that yet, but you are the member for September, and I'm going to keep track of it for sure. Voicemail is hilarious. I would love Rhea to leave a voicemail for the mic drop. That would be amazing. Hint, hint. Leave a voicemail. But actually, Bianca left one in here. Was it gone before? Yes, Bianca. Not gone, but it's been a while since I posted a mailbag. So thank you, Bianca. Okay, we'll do about 5 from Jacob, and then we'll check out the good news of Twitter. Okay, so thoughts on Lupita Nyong'o's give huge praises to the animators that worked on the Wild Robot. I really want to see this because it's getting really good buzz.
It's coming
really
out. It's coming out this week.
Yeah,
this week. Yeah.
It's the animators that are performing here, right? We are lending ourselves to their work. They're just a feeling of gratitude to be part of it. It's outstanding the way that these people have done and the painstaking work that goes into every single frame and the fact that it's painted over by human hands. They did some extra stuff with this movie. It looks great. I don't know where Isaac. We miss Isaac. Hey, Degrassi fail bag. Well, it's not when Jacob's here. It's not the Jacob bag. A member to remember. That's great. Rhea, we have the member to remember for September is Jacob McKenzie for sure. We're going to do 5 of these tonight. And you can add more to the mailbag right now, even while I'm reading it. Just don't just do spam something though. Put something thoughtful in there.
Are you going on Xbox tonight?
No, I can't. I got to work tomorrow. One thing is I was finishing up editing my Tape Hunters episode, and I found one of my favorite movies of all time on VHS, and I was already watching it. I was in the middle of watching it. And I have to package up eBay sales because I told you I have like 3 jobs right now. I am late on shipping some eBay stuff.
What, you got fired?
No, no. Why would you even put that out there, Anthony?
Sorry.
I thought you're my friend, bro.
Sorry.
You know, you get me demonetized. You put all these things out until you can put bad vibes out. No.
Sorry.
Okay. So thoughts on Jay McAvoy is hoping to play a comic book villain. If it was good writing, always. It's got to be good writing and with a good character. I love James McAvoy. He always shoots for the moon. Always shoots for the moon.
He needs to come back as Xavier.
Hey, my good pal Cyrus is here. Cyrus does a great podcast with Retro Bro now that they've been doing for a few months or for a while now. I think it's the Super Buddy Cop show. I'm sorry I messed up the name, but I was really enjoying it while I was in the restroom. That's where I was watching it, Cyrus. I got a notification on my phone while I was in the restroom. I was listening there. They were talking about the PS5. So yes, I know. I need to join you. Yes, evening, Cyrus. And I gotta say, Cyrus, you're on to something. The chemistry between you, Retro Bro, and the other guy that you've said is really good. The only thing that can maybe make it better is me too. No, I'm just kidding. But that, like, you 3 are perfect. Maybe I might add something, and you have like a real strong podcast going on there. It's really good. Okay. All right. I'd be open to James McAvoy playing any character, really.
I mean, it depends on the villains. I'll be up for it. I mean, he could play.
The one I kind of want to go back and see was, what was that one with Angelina Jolie? Wanted?
Wanted, yes.
I need to revisit that.
That's a comic book, by the way.
Yeah.
Should have got a sequel, but it's whatever.
Do you like James McAvoy, CGH?
McAvoy?
Yeah. I think he's a great Xavier.
I love
he
Split.
Should come back.
That's another horror movie. Split. That was a good movie.
It is.
He should come back as Xavier, Professor.
I don't think so. I think he's done. He said he's like he'd rather.
All right. Thoughts on Catherine Hahn says she would love to team up with Fantastic Four and future MCU projects to honor Agatha's comic book origins. I honestly don't know Agatha's comic book.
She first appeared in the Fantastic Four, and she's
okay.
Reed Richards
Annie
kids Annie, like she's the one that like her Annie and stuff like that. So yeah,
cool.
I mean, the director that is doing the movie did work on WandaVision, so I mean, it could be a real possibility. So obviously, would be like another version of her character.
I'm gonna give Agatha a shot. I really like the promo posters. I learned Agatha is the leader of the Midnight Suns. Really? I didn't know that.
Depends on a comic run, though.
I didn't know that.
It depends on a comic book run.
Whatever happens, I want the Midnight Suns to happen. That's a cool. I don't know much about them, but Blade, Ghost Rider, Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight. Oh my goodness! They're doing a 3 episode. When does that premiere?
They're doing 2.
What day does it premiere?
On theatrical? I have no clue when it's coming on theatrical.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd love to play with that cast. They're all incredible. And Matt Shackman, who's incredible too, he's directing the film and did all of WandaVision. I'm very excited for the movie. I'm very excited for the Fantastic Four as well. I know. Have you changed your thoughts on that, CJH? You love the first Fantastic Four movie. We watched it together. We had a lot of fun, but you're not feeling
after the trailer. The trailers are all right.
Yeah, but you're not like thrilled. Like, this is a franchise you like. You like the classic.
They're doing it all wrong.
Why?
Wow.
What's wrong about it?
I think it's so simple to do a Fantastic Four movie. I don't
How they
understand
doing it wrong?
why it's so difficult.
Like,
why isn't Doctor Doom like Doctor Doom? Like, You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's a whole different topic.
They like.
Oh, you mean Robert Downey?
Yeah, that's whitewashing at his
Yeah,
finest.
and then
That one,
Like
that
I
one-
mean, the '60s thing works, but like after seeing it in the trailer, it's like maybe it doesn't work.
Well, that
I
was
don't
like
know,
that's well, we haven't seen the full trailer. That's like, you haven't seen the whole thing yet.
Well, I saw it leaked, but
I mean, yeah, we saw
and
the leak of the trailer, but that's like
a
small sample of the movie.
This is something I brought up before. So in the Silver Surfer Fantastic Four movie, they did intend to have a physical Galactus in that movie.
Oh, they
They
did?
ran out of time. They ran out of time because the movie had to come out right away. They were in the midst. They were actually
the rights
going
thing, they have to release it in certain time.
Yeah. They literally, it's half done. Like I think there's concept art and everything. The most they got was like a shadow of him in the movie. Also, they were going to do a Silver Surfer movie that they were going to show the full blown Galactus, but then that got canned afterwards. So they did it. He was never a cloud. They intended to have a physical.
I mean, we're talking about the guy that runs Sony Pictures, used to run that studio, Fox. I'm not surprised.
All right, so Jacob also brings up Matt Reeves about the uniformity of the Batman trilogy. As the story evolves, I think aspects visually of the movie should change, but also think it has to be part of the same DNA. When you look at classic trilogies, it's not as if you go, well, that was just another format altogether. Like, I want it to feel of a piece, but I think the idea that you're trying to push yourself in other ways, if the opportunity presents itself in a way that doesn't feel self-conscious, then I would be open to that. As we go through explorations, when we're fully into prep and we start casting all of that, we'll go through camera tests as we always do, and we'll look at all of that again.
That's nice.
He seems like he thinks about it a lot. I respect Matt Reeves. I just think he takes a lot more longer than other directors.
He does care
You
about.
can't rush art. You cannot rush art.
Like, I understand.
I didn't say to.
Name one.
Did I tell him to
bad-
rush it? I said he does a great job. He just takes longer than other people. That's all.
Name one bad Matt Reeves movie.
The Planet of the Apes movies.
Oh, Lord, okay, buddy.
You're just saying
okay.
No, I'm not saying that. Just saying
okay, buddy.
They weren't
Get it,
bad.
get it.
They weren't great.
Overrated.
They were overrated. I'm triggering CJH. This is a CJH rant.
Yeah, masterpieces.
They're not masterpieces. The first one with Rise was a masterpiece.
That's
all right, buddy. All right,
but
buddy.
the sequels are masterpieces.
All right, buddy. I think you need.
I mean, I don't know. Besides the Batman and the Planet of the Apes movies, I don't know.
Even the Cloverfield was good. They did.
Oh, he did Cloverfield too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was good. It wasn't great.
Oh my
The ending
god.
was kind of weird, but
Why are you saying, oh my god? I'm not saying he's trash or dumpster to Anthony like you do about stuff. You say you're like ass. You're like something you don't like. You're like, that's ass. So what am I saying so wrong?
You need ecological help.
Okay.
I will be a shill for those movies, Cal.
That's what you have to say about that? Okay.
A shill.
You need help.
All right. So
Give me
last
the
one.
monies.
Let me refresh
Rent
this
is
to
due.
see.
To an extent, Arjun.
Let me refresh it to see if anyone posted anything new.
No, nobody's gonna post it.
Cal added something to the mailbag. Awesome. We'll do one more from Jacob and one more for Cal then.
Why don't they have any of the classic Xbox?
Thank you,
games
Cal.
on
Cal
Xbox
listens.
Series
You
X?
see how great Cal is? Cal adds to the
Xbox
mailbag.
is doodle.
Anthony doesn't listen to anybody. CGH doesn't listen to anybody. Cal says,
I
when
was
did you...
going to, but I'm on the panel.
It doesn't matter. Whatever.
I could ask.
Then you don't need to be on the panel. Oh no, I'm just kidding. You're a member. I'm joking, CJ. I'm joking. Cal says, when did you start watching movies? You have so many gaps in films that everyone has seen that you haven't. Do you care to explain these lapses? Yes. I watch movies all the time, but I watch the same movies all the time, My parents were very strict, no rated R, and we were also very poor, but we did have cable occasionally, not all the time. And when we did pay for cable, my dad would tape everything on blank tapes because we never. That's another reason I like having the real tape.
That's what my dad
Most of our tapes when I was a kid were taped off cable, and my dad would sit there and be like commercial. But it's really the way I grew up. My parents were strict. They didn't watch all stuff. The majority of the stuff I watched on cable. And that's why I watch some stuff now. And I was like, wow, that's really good. Like my first introduction to RoboCop was the cable version of RoboCop. You know how different that is than the uncut RoboCop? Oh my goodness, what a difference. And I love I've always liked RoboCop, but now I love RoboCop. And that's why there's some gaps in my movies. It's just my upbringing. And now I want to watch a lot more. The older I get, the more I want to experience. And people really got to the nerves of me when they got to my heart, or when they said, don't complain about stuff you don't like. Search out things you missed, or that are just. There's so many things out there. Embarrassment of riches. And I honestly say this: everyone has every right to complain about the franchises they love, okay? And they will not stop. But if you would have told me the amount of stuff that we're getting now, when I was growing up in the 90s, the amount of comic book movies, the amount of Star Wars shows and movies, Star Trek, sci-fi, I wouldn't have believed it's possible. Anthony, you're old, right? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Anthony, could you imagine when you were a kid, or when you were into this stuff, that we would get as much content as we do now? I would never have imagined. That's why I always say embarrassment of riches.
There's a lot of content now. You can't even keep up with a lot of stuff.
Right. I never would have imagined we'd get this much content.
No. We used to have the 23 episode seasons, you remember?
Yeah. I think
23.
Yeah, that because of syndication and ads, right? I do think people's perception of VHS is also bad because a lot of them grew up getting junky tapes and junky VCRs and junky TVs.
I mean, VHS always. Yeah. I mean, VHS VHS still sell. Like,
Anthony's an old man, Rhea. What are you talking about? Younger than you?
I was very 20. I'm like 29.
Oh, really?
No, I'm playing. Bro.
I'm 29, dude.
You're playing out.
I don't know.
I'm 42.
Are you? People age because...
Are you younger than me? I'm 42.
Way down. Oh my god.
Way down. Oh my god.
Way down.
Anthony.
Way down.
Bruce is giving a little heads up. I might do birthday giveaways this week. Let's go, Virgos. Okay.
Why is the Gollum game like $76?
That's
crazy. Or $89
I know. Me
for
and
the
you can hang out, man.
That
Gollum hang out.
game is ass.
Okay, so thank you for adding to the mailbag.
$89 for the
and let me see.
Ridiculous. I wouldn't even pay $1 for that Gollum game.
Thoughts on streamer Valkyrie? Says she appears in a live-action Minecraft movie and thought Jason Momoa was rude to the crew. What? That is completely against everything I've heard about Jason Momoa on set. I saw him mistreat some of the... I've never heard of this. I saw him mistreat some of the crew, and it was pretty disappointing. It was after a very intense scene, so maybe he was still in character? He was just really mad at them, and they weren't doing something right, like setting up the shot. He was just really angry and yelling. I was like, this is not a good work environment. I would not be happy working under those conditions.
Damn, that's
if she is admitting here, everyone should take this seriously, but she's admitting here that she doesn't know the context, right? I don't want to assume anything about.
She said she assumed.
Yeah,
that
she assumed.
After very intense scenes. I don't know. She don't know if he was still in character or not.
Yeah.
She's a streamer. Obviously, she's making a cameo.
right
in the movie, but she don't know.
She doesn't
if
have the
she- yeah.
context, so she shouldn't be.
But
I
if
think
he-
she shouldn't be putting this out there unless it was really intense.
But if he isn't, like,
I think that's highly unlikely. But I'm not calling her a liar either. I'm just like, I think there's something. I think there's something's lost in translation here, or something. She doesn't have all the details. I would assume that he's a nice guy based on all the interactions. He just seems so happy about everything. He just seems like he's living the dream. He's happy with his life, his family, his job. The only thing he shouldn't be happy with is that stupid ass haircut and that trim.
Oh my god. Yeah, I swear to God, bro, that haircut. Every time I see it, I just laugh my ass off.
Speaking of haircut, I need a haircut.
I gotta get a haircut. I gotta get a haircut on probably Friday.
Okay, so we'll do about like 15 minutes of good news of Twitter.
I think I found a new game that I could probably
really
eventually. Yeah, The Beast Inside.
Cool.
Might be a good. I might do more horror video games on my channel.
Oh, you know that Friday the 13th game you said I should have got?
Yeah.
I actually have it on PlayStation Plus.
I don't think it's crossplay though.
30 seconds left.
No, it's not crossplay. I could play it on PlayStation. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so the DC EU era confused even James Gunn. Does that imply Shazam 2 is canon to the DCU? I'm so confused. You don't need to be confused. It's not canon. I don't know now or then what hardcore or economists have to do with the Justice Society.
That was the worst.
Somebody tell Joe.
Bro, that was when I saw that. I was the worst decision ever. I don't.
Well,
they don't
I don't
have
like.
Those
I think this is a bad look.
Nothing
What
to
James
do
Gunn's
with the
doing here.
Justice League. I mean, with the.
Well, I don't think James Gunn should admit this. This is too. I don't think this sounds good.
I mean, it's been 2 years. So who cares?
No, I don't think that sounds good. I don't know now or then.
No, bro. I mean, he's right. Like, why were there those characters? His characters there?
Maybe he added this there because of the accusations from people that don't like James Gunn in the fandom.
No, like,
that he
bro,
puts hardcore and everything. Maybe he's putting this out there to say, I don't know what she has to do with it, and to try to really put the groundwork there that he wasn't involved in that. Yeah.
No, bro.
I learned a phrase from this show a while back: willfully confused. Let's be real. Let's really talk about, since this is up. I don't think
real
Superman,
before.
I'm always real. When Superman 25 comes out, I don't think this is going to make everything make sense. And when Peacemaker season 2, I don't think it's all going to make sense. I think you're just going to go with it or you're not. Do you really think what they're going to do in those shows and movies is going to be like, oh, it all makes sense now? No, they're just going to move on. Who here, Anthony? What do you think? Do you think when you see Superman 25 and then you see Peacemaker season 2, that everything's just going to make sense as to where we're going or where we got, how we got there with what everything that happened before? I think it's just going to be moving on. I don't think it's going to make any sense to what happened before.
It's just whatever. It's just I don't.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think there's any cohesiveness at all. It's just moving on. It's a full reboot, really.
It's just a flash.
Yeah.
Theo Jackson just
CGH,
passed away at the age of 70.
Who?
I think
Theo
Crazy
Jackson,
Joe was
one of
wrong.
somebody.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's see what else is here. The first Harley Quinn edit.
Whoa. Oh.
Copyright.
Whoops. Beautiful copyright.
God. She's going on
great strike.
She's going on tour. Let me see. She's going on tour of like 50 cities. I might want to take my wife. I don't know. That'd be awesome.
What do you mean you don't know?
Because it's going to be expensive. It's not like it was back in the day.
For sure.
You love this song? Oh, Cal, that's not nice. She looks beautiful. Rhea, would you go to a Lady Gaga concert? I would go. I took my wife to No Doubt. There was Paramore and No Doubt there. I would go to Lady Gaga. It'd be fun.
There are games on Xbox if I look.
Anthony CJ, would you go to a Lady Gaga concert?
You sure?
No.
Depends. I
Don't
mean,
go to any concerts.
if my lady wants to go, I'll take her. Sure.
Well, yeah, I'd want to go with my lady. Yes. Yeah.
I
think it'd be
don't
fun.
do concerts.
You don't do concerts?
No.
Okay. Wait, why is Glenn Powell blonde? Hashtag Booster Gold. Hashtag Superman.
No, bro. It's
No,
just,
bro?
It's just upcoming up movie that he has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the last time, it was like 10, 11 years ago or something. We were right up front. I paid for really good seats. I was making bank then.
Bank.
Yeah. So do you think anything from this CJH? Is he Booster Gold? Is it Kamaj?
Sure. I don't know who. No, I thought the other guy was
That's Booster Gold.
Booster Gold.
All right. Adam Driver praises James Earl Jones. I want to hear this a little bit here.
Also, his interviews are fan. He's an incredible actor. Also, his interviews
Grandfather.
are really insightful and articulate about acting.
I like Adam Driver a lot too. Best thing about the sequel trilogy, I think, is Kylo.
He should get a TV show.
He doesn't want one.
A movie.
You know, you should watch some of his older interviews on like the Dick Cavett show, and they're really inspiring. He was an incredible person, just as a fan.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't watch those interviews. I want to go back and watch some of the interviews he had there back in the day. Thank you, Adam Driver. I appreciate that. 46 days till Halloween. See, there's Jason Momoa. He doesn't look angry. Koi fish pond decoration goes hard. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Yeah, here it is. Lady Gaga is planning a world stadium tour with 50 dates in 2025. The same insider gave accurate infos about Adele's residency in Munich. I'll have to see. Oh, I took my wife to Katy Perry. That was fun.
That's nice. She's a good artist.
And she had a lot of costume changes. What do you mean?
Yeah.
She's a pop star. That's what you're supposed to look like. So,
yeah, she's a pop star.
Which 2025 MCU movie are you most excited for? Blade is likely delayed.
That's definitely delayed.
I would go Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, Captain America Brave New World.
I gotta see footage of
Thunderbolts.
Rainbow. It was really short a little bit, but I say Fantastic Four and then Captain America. I gotta see more footage of Thunderbolts. I do like the premise what they could doing, so yeah.
This is the new post about Creature Command. His new poster.
Oh, for a comic book is coming out. Looks dope.
Oh, this is a comic book, not a poster for the show.
Yeah, I think it's a comic. Yeah. No, actually, no. It's for
Don't
Christian
make eye
Nightmare.
contact level impossible. DC Studios Creatures Command is coming to Max December 5th.
Oh, it's DC promo.
You got to do a watch party for that.
I think they're probably going to release the first 2 episodes.
I don't know if I want to. She-Hulk will be recruited during a court trial in Avengers Doomsday. Do you believe it?
No, buddy. No,
You don't think she's ever coming back?
No, she's going to be in that movie, but a court trial? No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
She's
cameo for a court trial. I don't think she's going to be. I don't know necessarily she'll be in the Avengers.
I mean, she is a part of the Avengers, or she's a part of the Fantastic Four, so it depends on whichever one.
I know Tatiana Maslany has been getting a lot of press for politics stuff, which makes it harder.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I
I'm just saying.
don't want kids dying, so I.
No, I know. It doesn't bother me. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that it's harder for the public, not me.
Oh yeah.
This is a look at the Venom, The Last Dance Cinema Cup. For once, a cup matches the garbage of the movie. Absolutely horrible. That looks gross. I'm not buying that cup. Why is it making that stupid face? What do you think?
Why is that is true? What the hell is making that face?
What do you think, CJH? Does that look good to you, that cup?
Zoom it.
Zoom it. It's not zooming. Doesn't need to zoom. It looks bad enough. I don't want to zoom in on that.
Yeah, it looks okay. Probably gonna cost $20. I guarantee you.
Looks horrible.
It does.
Okay, Gambit and Beast will reportedly both appear in the X-Men movie, which is in the early stages of development. They will also appear in Avengers Secret Wars. Would you like to see Kelsey Grammer's Beast hang out with Channing Tatum's Gambit?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good duo for like a movie?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather let the past die. Don't get me wrong.
Why?
I'd rather have new
Let
people.
past die.
Hey, bro, he already got his chance. I do think he's coming back. I do think both of them are coming back in those two Avengers movies.
I do think he looked much better here than he did at the end of the Marvels.
No, bro, no.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a comic accurate Beast than that.
Get a new Gambit, Sean says. Maybe not a movie, but yeah. Oh, you dropped some questions in the mailbag? All right, let's end with that then. See what Rhea left in the mailbag. All right, hold on here. And then we'll end the show because I got to get to sleep. I appreciate all the support of everyone being here. We're going to make Member Sundays great again. Making it great again. All right, hold on here.
What do you think of the idea of me being?
I don't want to answer your question because you didn't put it in the mailbag.
Wait. I'm gonna put it in the mailbag.
No, it's too late.
Damn.
No, go ahead.
All right, let me switch to my. I don't know why YouTube won't let me like be a member on my main channel, but whatever.
What did you do? Oh, we got a few new. Look, we got a few new stuff here. You better add it quick. Just add one, CJ. Just add one because we're gonna end soon. Awesome, thank you, members. I really appreciate the support. That makes me feel really good. Jacob has been. Let's be real. The mailbag would not exist if Jacob didn't hold it down for so long. But I appreciate you adding stuff in there. I really appreciate it. And then along with voicemails for the mic drop, which I got to call Voltaire. I don't know what Voltaire's up to. I got to keep tabs on him. All right. So Glimmering Harpy, do you think we'll see the Wonder Woman series before we see the Blade movie? That's a good question. It's getting bad. It's getting really silly for Blade. Like I don't know. Yeah, I would say there's more. I'd say there's more likely that the Themyscira show is going to happen.
I gave you a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's more more possible we're going to get the Wonder Woman series than Blade with Mahershala Ali.
No, not Wonder Woman. It's Wonder Man. The Wonder Man thing been filmed.
Oh, Wonder Man. Sorry.
Yeah, the Wonder Man thing been.
Oh yeah. I apologize. Wonder Man definitely before.
Yeah, I think that show's coming
filmed.
out.
You're already filming, right?
Yeah, it's already done.
I saw footage.
Sorry, I misread that. I misread it.
That show's done. It's probably going to come out in 2025 or 26 around there. So yeah. But
so
now,
Blade, and I'm really looking forward to Wonder Man because I don't know much about the character, and I like
Well, he's clearly not anything that the MCU is doing because he's supposed to be Vision, Vision's body.
No,
so I think Wonder Man started. I think it did. It was one of those projects that was affected by the strikes, and then I think after they started again, I think.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion was supposed to be
Let me look
originally.
up Wonder Man production. I think it did.
Number what?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Ironheart.
It's coming out next year. They say 2025 release date.
It says 8 months ago, Wonder Man seemingly resumes production LA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's bad news. Wonder Man crew member dies during production.
Hey, well, that one.
That was in
Ben
February.
just- yeah.
Let me see. Here's actually an image from it's not anything that interesting, but to prove that they were working on it. I think. Wonder Man. Okay. So I'm really looking. That's probably one of my shows I'm looking forward to the most on Disney Plus. For sure, because I like characters that I don't know much about, like Shang-Chi. I did not know much about Shang-Chi. I knew a little bit about Black Panther before the first Black Panther came out, but not much. I think I saw the animated movie. Okay. Cal says, what are your aspirations for your game room? So far, it looks like a basement filled with old stuff. Kinda, but I see it. To have a nice place to watch some VHS, play some games. Callie's calm down here. Stream, make content. Bring my pool table down here. A place to, drink and have friends. Stuff like that. And to get rid of some stuff too. Bring in some new stuff. Yeah, but I love it down here now. It's like a little... My wife is not sold on it yet. She's like, okay, whatever. She's like, I'd rather be upstairs. I'm like, okay. But I'm working. I got to get some cool lighting, make the lighting better. You'll see. When Bruce gets here, we'll really make it nice. Thanks for the support, Cal. All right. Do you think they'll integrate Mike Morales? No, I'm just kidding. Miles Morales into the MCU. I don't know. I think Miles Morales is an amazing character.
I think so.
I think he's the more popular Spider-Man right now.
I don't know about that. Let's relax. Well, he is popular, yes. Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, I think probably. I think post Secret Wars that they work on the live action movie that Feige is gonna produce. Obviously, I don't care what Williams say. He's gonna be in the MCU. Sony, without Marvel, Sony would be like they wouldn't. The Spider-Man franchise would be dog shit. Like dog crap. That's the reason why they partnership in the first place. And ever since they've been getting great box office for the last 10 years with Tom Holland and Spider-Man, they all make $1 billion. Well, the first one made 880, then the last two made $1 billion at the box office. And No Way Home could have hit $2 billion if we didn't have the pandemic.
I'm kind of upset that they're getting rid of the Daredevil idea that they wanted to do with
I don't know
Spider-Man.
if it's true now. We'll see.
We don't know yet.
They want to do Venom instead.
I don't think they're doing Venom versus. I really doubt that.
Well, they want to do that. Who's the guy that they teased in the new Venom?
No,
they want that guy.
Yeah, I was just what's the wait and see the movie doesn't stop production.
And they want to bring back Toby.
I don't
and
believe
Andrew.
You save those two characters for Secret Wars. It's a wait and see process. That movie doesn't start production until next year, like 3 months from now. 4 months from now.
You know what I think it is? I think Kevin Feige told them the plan about Kang the Conqueror, right? And they lost contact. So Sony still thinks Kang the Conqueror is the plot that's going ahead. And Marvel has already moved on, you know?
Konoha is a pretty important character to the so yeah.
But no, I mean that's why Sony is focusing on the multiverse, because they still think Kane is the main. That's where the MCU is going, because that's what they told them.
Well, yeah, I mean they're
And-
done out there, but yeah.
Well, let's
yeah,
get
and
to
they haven't updated it since.
Let's get to the last one here because I am getting sleepy now.
It is,
Thoughts, CJH Entertainment. Thank you, CJH. You can listen. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you're promoting your channel too. That's great. Thoughts on my new horror gaming videos and any constructive criticism. And also note that I should do more horror-based video games on my channel. Sure. Definitely. If you're going to try CJH, now's the time to try right before Halloween for sure. And I will check them out. I don't have constructive feedback yet because I've just been responding to your posts on your community section. I got to watch some of your vids. I will. Definitely. Go check out CGH. If you want to put your channel in the private chat, and I'll put it in the community, or I'll put it in the chat. I'm getting like hiccups.
Well, yeah. They get.
Yeah. Sorry.
What are you? Why do you do that, Anthony? What are you doing? Are you watching? You have like multiple phones? Are you watching someone while you're on this? What are you multitasking, Anthony? Not very well, I might add.
Well, I mean, this is William.
We'll have to come stop him because he's starting to drift into that territory.
You see, that's William.
Turn it up. It's really funny coming out of the penguin's face. Go turn it real up. Turn it high.
Oh, Williams?
Yeah, do his voice coming out of
constantly has to remind himself to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man because of what he went through with Norman Osborn.
It's funny.
Well, William's starting, so.
Well, we've been live streaming for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but check out William, everybody. He's a good guy.
Did you put it in the private chats, CJ? All right, here we go. I'm subscribed. I think you should too.
Subscribe.
Here, check out CJH. This new horror vids video game hit.
Oh, sorry. I was talking. It was muted. Yeah, I actually started making content again.
Cool. Instead of just talking
about
it. I was gonna say, CJ, you're driving me insane. All these things on community. What should I do? Just do something? I was gonna say, just do it. You need
the polls are just for engagement, but yeah, but also so I can like know which direction I want to go. You know what I mean?
All right. Cool, everyone. So, you know what time it is.
Good night and good luck, everyone.